Well, baby, when the chickens come home to roost, the preferences learn that the falsehoods that they have been fed by these nickels was indeed falsehoods. Black men get up anywhere that they can and throw black women under the bus. They tell their preferences. Black women just aren't submissive enough. That's why we treat them like this. That's why we do that. It's them, it's them, it's them. And then the preference gets in there and she gets, courtesy of Cynthia G, the same black man. Baby, I saw this post and I had to share it. Okay? This is Miss Tia Johnson. This is a teachable moment black women read. 1. Black men and their fetish for foreign-born submissive women. 2. Preferences being tricked into believing they are the better woman and will therefore get a better man in black men. Jeanie and Jeezy's divorce has been finalized and sealed. Word on the street is Jeanie is getting more than any of his other baby mamas who he had beef with in the past. Also, in true black woman fashion, they showed up in court to help him. Keep that in mind. At the start of Jeezy and Jeannie's relationship, he had Jeanie believing that the other black heifers weren't submissive, so that's why he was not a good man. Sound familiar? Yes, because as we know, submissiveness is the cure-all for awful men. Anyway, in addition to the first lie, of course, they always pump their preferences up to feel superior to black women. In the end, Jeanie was shown just how special she really is. Jeezy was proven to have put them paws on Jeanie as well. Their therapist testified. But didn't he lie and say it wasn't true? Anytime a man pits you against other women, it's a distraction. So you can't fully see the kind of man he really is. Black men swear up and down that other races have an automatic submissive chip, in their necks that black women don't have, and that the grass is greener on the other side. Then they F around and find out. I love that for them. Then they come crawling back to black women. However, we keep taking them back. Finally, his black/ethnic baby mamas ought to be ashamed of themselves. Jeezy threw them under the bus to get Jeanie, and here they are defending him in court? When are black women going to stop being old reliable? The crisis/lifeline woman. The backup plan. The last resort. Black women are so brainwashed to save black men, they will save black men even when it means harming themselves. The fact that so many black women are so weak for black men is the reason why they find black women easily disposable. Too many black women think being a last resort, running to their rescue, will make black men love them more. And I assure you it never has and it never will. In the end, the foreign chick got the most for the least. Black women have allowed black men to convince them that leaving them when they are so-called down, aka shit they brought on themselves, and they're getting their karma, is way worse than any transgression they could have ever made towards us. When will we learn? Child boo, this ain't my fight. I don't give a damn. I think that when preferences take their asses over there, they get what they get and they get what they deserve. But this is for me to talk about how black women like being cursed. Let me tell you something. I remember in the early days, now I just saw a wise sister talk about being afraid of witchcraft. And I remember in my early days being terrified of witchcraft. Because, they tell us all them damn lies in the church. Meanwhile, everybody else is working their magic to get what they want. They're using manipulation and other forms of magic, black magic, dark magic, evil magic, good magic, white magic, whatever you want to call it, they're using this shit to get what they want. You think this submissive dragon didn't go and light her altar up for her ancestors to come through? You been in them Asian nail shops. You seen them damn altars on the floor with them oranges and incense and spirit money. You think she ain't gonna do that? Because you crazy if you think she didn't. Listen to me good. The black woman is so used to being a loser, she doesn't know when she's won. A wise woman said that to me years ago. And it's true. It's never stopped being true. It's never not been true. Black women deserve the curses because we are more than willing to sacrifice ourselves and our children for this dick. Because that's all they ever amount to is dick and maybe $2 more than you already had. Maybe. Hell, he most often than not is taking money out of your pocket, but I digress. Because we ain't talking about no broke ass. We ain't talking about the King Dusty broke dust bucket. We talking about dusty logic, dusty spirits, not dusty pockets when it comes to The snowman. It is embarrassing to see black women be this way, but black women don't believe that they are worth more, which is why when you level up, when you learn your worth, when you get some self-love about you and some self-preservation, you're going to first be attacked by other black women because they feel like if it's good enough for me, bitch, it should be good enough for you, and they want to snatch you down to their level. That crabs in the barrel mentality is especially true in our quote-unquote non-existent sisterhood. So all the black women who cape for black men exist at the expense of we who have thrown down the cape, exited the masculine role of being their cheerleader, their first line of defense, always on the front line. Get black women on the front line and tell her what you want. They ain't going to Jesus. They ain't going to white Jesus. They coming to your black ass and asking you to get on the front line. They asking you to get on the main line. They asking you to be the sacrifice. So they can get what they want off of your back, off of your blood, sweat, tears, off of your love. So being afraid of witchcraft is really nothing more than saying, I like being cursed, and a curse is nothing more than a reversal of energy. It's really nothing more than saying, I don't think that I'm worth shit. I don't think I'm worth protection. I don't think that I'm worth being restored when people do fuckery to me. Jeanie thought she was worth being restored. She got up and talked about how he abused her. He got up and lied. She came out with proof. He beat her. He beats this is what they do. They're abusive, broken, damaged beyond repair, alleged men. And I say alleged because outside of the dick between their legs, what proof do we have that they're men? They stand in no aspect of healthy divine masculinity. Now, the diminished masculine, the wounded masculine, they stand on that. They stand on business to be that creature. But they never want to do the work necessary to step into their own divinity. Instead, they want to beat the divinity out of you and call that submission. The link to sign up for consultations with me is in the bio. I highly recommend you do it. You can sit stuck like Mary Jo Kopechne in that damn car with Ted Kennedy. Or you can get to getting. You can get up off the pot. Shit or get up off the pot. Because nobody is coming to check for your protection, your preservation, your restoration. People will take from you. They will manifest their dreams off of your energy. They will use you and throw you away like yesterday's goddamn bowel movement. You are worth more than that. Do not let this world convince you that you're not worth nothing good just because you were a sister of a darker hue. If the submissive dragon is worth something, how much more so the mother of all civilization? Book your consultations with me. It would be my honor to help you get these curses broken up off of your life, to get you the protection you need from the crazy people out here in this world that exist just and only to fuck with black women, and to bring you back into a place of prosperity and peace. Let's do it.